mass casualty incident, level 1, train versus truck.
Just outside Charlottesville, Virginia at 11:20 this morning, a garbage truck split in two by a chartered Amtrak train carrying hundreds of Republican members of Congress, their spouses and children on the way to a policy retreat at the Greenbrier Resort.
I personally was sitting and just felt a very strong jolt, which shocked everybody.
Most on board the train, including the House Speaker Paul Ryan, were not hurt. But outside, lawmakers, several of them medical doctors, rushed to try and save the men riding the garbage truck.
I can't find a pulse, Dr. Rowe can't find a pulse, so we started CPR.
One man died at the scene, another in critical condition.
So they were working on the man that was injured for quite a while, and for about 20 minutes, but he was breathing, obviously a very serious condition.
After the crash, Amtrak said 2 crew members and 2 passengers were taken to the hospital with minor injuries. Authorities still investigating what caused the crash, but on board, initially there was fear.
And at first we didn't know. A lot of people, I think, thought the worst. Maybe there had been an attack on the train, but I think right now everyone's pretty confident about what happened.
For some, it was eerily familiar, recalling the terrifying Republican congressional baseball practice where Steve Scalise was shot.
My mind went back to the same thing, cutting away Steve's uniform so we could apply a tourniquet. And so anyway, it's too reminiscent.
The reality is that these crashes happen several times a week, sometimes when drivers try to beat the train. Witnesses today said that the crossing arms appeared to be down and the lights appeared to be flashing, but the NTSB is coming in to investigate.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.